rich city, niggas know the deal. The focus right, bend corner, swerving, you hear the wheels. Magnum opus, showbiz, AI with the Bruins, so you know it's real.
Yeah, mic check.
Mo kill.
Serving that candy, rain of fiends. This sound like soul for real. Open deals over open fires. Money overfill. Holyfield. She got only fans. I only chill. Never was the type to need attention. I need only meals.
Never meek on my knowledge, nigga ask. Y'all niggas ass never need a hall pass. I'm good wherever, stacking cheddar like Bobby, no digital. Y'all boys can't be serial.
We ain't hearing you. I'm on Lee Street, posted up with my niggas and a bad bitch. Labbing, never no average. Smoking cabbage. What happened? They heard y'all was cabbage. That's what they ask it. Now they past tense. We passed them.
But never pass her up, just pass her off to the next. I'm not done till we all got a jet. Same set I came with, same niggas I get high with. Playing every game, I'm straight, don't need a vibe.
Yo, but even if she go both ways, I mean, I'm cool with it. Shit can get too hot in the hood, so we hit the pool with it. Everyone got something to do, but nothing to do with it. It's
Alright, we ready?
Let's keep it cool at the time when I cruise.
Yeah.
Mission impossible, work
Hold
your
up.
man. Been a gym rat, rocking my straight rats. Y'all all can't, stretching the truth
Check,
like
check,
a
check,
yoga
check.
man.
Mic checker.
Yo, what it do? Welcome back to the Fairly Decent Podcast. I'm your host, Jason. Today I got my co-host, as always, CJ the Prophet with me. CJ, what's good?
What's going on, y'all?
And today we got another special episode. If you saw the last one, we had a little album, I guess, coming out for Ty Sorrell and Profound 79. Congratulations to those brothers again.
Profound.
This time, we're back at it. Another album on the way. I'm
sir.
going to hand it over to CJ and kind of let him introduce kind of what's going on.
Yeah, so my brother and I here, Herm Bean 5150. Y'all have
peace.
definitely seen him here before, maybe several times.
Several times.
Yeah, we got an album that's finally coming out.
Let's go.
next week,
Ball don't
man.
lie.
Ball don't lie. So we back and we're excited to give people, some fresh music. I think we've been focusing on production so much lately.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. 804 Club.
Shout out
If
to
you know,
guys,
you know.
man.
Shout out to 80404 Club.
Yeah, so super excited to put this out, man.
For sure, man.
Oh, no, yeah. Been waiting. Glad we got all the little photo shoot stuff done for the cover and
Facts,
whatnot.
facts.
Shout out to Charlie and
Yeah.
MP.
Yeah.
If you're watching. But, yeah, it was, I'm just happy.
Word.
Yeah.
Same, man. Same. Hell yeah.
What
Long overdue.
what kind of not inspired the album? Like, what made y'all like want to do a collab album? Just in general.
Honestly, just hanging out a lot and making a lot of music.
For sure.
Literally having a lot of sessions with Ty, with Ty, with Los, Duct Tape Jesus. Kaiju,
Yeah.
Reese.
Yep.
Just all the homies really, and then these songs came from those sessions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just the ones.
Oh, yeah, and solo sessions too, being over here,
Yeah. So like, it didn't really start out as like we're gonna make an album. It kind of just how most of this stuff does nowadays is kind of just like you record, and then you're like, yo, I mean, we have enough stuff now that we could just put together like an album. Is that kind of like what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We just had so much music. I'm sure there's even more music that we have, but I think we were just like, yo, let's just partner up and, put an album out.
Yeah, I think one of us see each other and we're just like, yo, let's sit down,
Yeah.
let's go through the music and see how we could piece it together.
For sure. And it
Especially,
definitely came together, for sure.
That's amazing, man.
Word,
That's
bro.
awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
So with the album, kind of like what was like sort of the process? I mean, I know, like we just said, I mean, you record, but like what was the process like? Was it more like sitting down and making beats and like rapping, or was it kind of like sending beats back and forth? Like what was the process in general?
It was more just getting together like in person.
Yeah.
And
Everything we did is all in person.
yeah, all in person.
Yeah.
So we had Tacky Josh and Ja on the track.
Yes,
That was
sir.
a session at my crib we did.
Yeah.
Actually, that was here.
That was
Yeah,
here.
I'm tripping. Yeah, that was here.
Yeah, that was here. I was here for
Yeah,
that
was-
for that
yeah,
session.
night,
Yeah.
I'm tripping. Yeah, it was at CJ's crib. I remember I made the beat.
Right.
so
Yeah.
I sent the beat over, and CJ recorded on his laptop.
Because I think the first time we heard that beat was actually at the Charged Up store, wasn't it?
It might have been.
Might have been. Yeah, I probably did it. I played on the beat set, and they were like, "Yo, we like this beat, and let's rap on it."
Yeah.
I think about it.
Type shit.
Then just all in person sessions.
Yeah.
I like to say that too. Yeah, so
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of the production too was a lot of his homies.
Yeah.
He's connected to. I got one of my guys, Mr. Mata. that
Shout
you
out
know.
Mata.
Yeah,
Shout out
so
Mata.
He produced. What song was that?
the one with Harsh.
Yeah, what it is. This joint
What
called
it
What
is.
It Is. So,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of like guest producers that we just had a bunch of beats and
Yeah.
then having sessions and rapping. But like even the process after having all that, like we still had to sit down and like obviously mix and master it, but like kind of sequence and see
Yeah.
if these songs even sonically
Sure.
fit.
Yeah,
you know?
matched up.
Yeah.
Basically, we basically curated the whole album. Obviously, yeah. Like, then made the songs, then just sat down and was like, okay, which ones we want to put together.
Yeah. Cool.
And this has been like, I would say like a year. in
Yeah,
the
it's been
making.
over like a whole process. Everybody just getting up in between everyone's cribs. You know, at my crib,
Yeah.
your crib.
But the intro we did at
Will's.
the Center Studio, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
By shout out to Frowns. Yep.
that shit. I feel like that was more than a year ago when we made
That was
that.
probably.
It probably has to be
Has
because
to
To
be.
Catch a Lightning Bug was recorded in the summertime of last year.
Yeah,
I remember
Time
that.
flies. Yeah, bro.
yeah. So you know, we took our time with it. You know, we didn't rush it. We just
Nah, yeah, all organic, nothing's forced. Like that's
Facts.
that's what I like a lot too. Like, yeah, bro.
What? Like, what? The title? Where did that come from?
Basically, it's just both loving basketball. I love for basketball. Then I always said we were texting. I just said like ball don't lie and put like probably a basketball emoji.
Yeah.
On some dumb stuff.
And
And
I was
then
like, that's the album title.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
it.
the album title.
That's fire though.
Yeah. We always reference basketball when we rap together, so it's like
yeah, shouting
Yeah.
out random players. Like I even said
a ball like PJ Dozier.
yeah, I'm about to say PJ Dozier. 'Cause I played with him at a 5-star camp.
Word.
Yeah, he was a NBA guy. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
That's dope.
Hell yeah. I'm definitely hyped for this shit though, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. I remember we just playing it back and forth on the Untitled app, like forever. And then like, yeah, everything's coming into play.
Yeah.
And then got Fan Ran on some production.
Shout out Fan
Shout
Ran.
out Fan Ran, Gritty City.
Hell yeah.
Also got Harrison from Surf Gang.
Mm-hmm.
I made a beat. Mr. Mata.
Yep.
There's a lot of people on this
Frowns.
album.
It really is.
He's out in Canada.
Shout out Doof.
Oh yeah,
Got him
Doof.
featured up
Yeah,
there.
we got Doof on there and Fredman.
Yep.
Shout out the
Yeah.
homies. So
Hell
yeah.
A lot of talent.
A lot of
brown
talent.
Hell yeah.
I love to see it, man. I love to see everybody getting together and working, and kind of, some of the stuff that we were talking about a little bit ago, like just some of this ego that is like floating around and like being able to just like, put that stuff to the side and like just work together because like at the end of the day, like the best music is always made when y'all work together. Like some of these solo projects, I don't want to say suffer, but I want to say like I think you get a little bit more of the attention, the traction, and all of that stuff when you just are doing shit like with your homies, like
Yeah.
shit that like really is about like coming together, or not necessarily a group, but just everybody just wanting to work together. You don't really see that a lot, so I really like that y'all do that.
Yeah, and also having fun too.
Yeah,
'Cause I feel
exactly.
like I know I forget that process a lot. And making this album, like it's a lot of songs on here that are like just fun songs.
Yeah.
So I
It's
think
fun
that
to
was like a
perform,
major factor
listen to.
how this album came together. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, just enjoying it, enjoying the process, living life, and just letting it come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of these songs and sessions were just fun sessions. Like the one with Josh, Tacky Josh,
Yeah.
and Jai. That was just a good night.
It really was.
that was a good night.
Yeah, even Josh said, beautiful night with the guys.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
really
it's
was.
perfect. Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Yeah, bro.
I guess I want to get to the idea of
Yeah, I wanted you to bring that up because
Yeah.
I think that was something that you wrote on the board intentionally. So I wanted to make sure that you touched on that first to like make sure that you get the point across exactly how you wanted it
Yeah.
to come across.
Yeah, I just wanted to like highlight the idea because I think every time we pod, we want to make sure there's something that's coming out of the conversations.
For
with
sure.
people.
Yeah.
And I wanted to like highlight the idea of like letting things come to you
Yeah,
because like we were talking about certain artists that like intention and they want like it's clout and all that type of stuff. So there's like a need to like force. I need to put this song out. I have to rap. I have to do this. And like a lot of times it just doesn't work out that way.
For
Like,
sure.
The craft isn't really there. The passion isn't really there. But letting things just come to you. We weren't like, yo, we got to finish this album. We have to finish it
Yeah.
by this date. We have to do this amount of songs. We got to rap this way. Like we literally just whatever came to us, we just allowed that to be what it was.
You let it flow, and
Yeah.
also, if you're religious, let's left some room for God to be in the room all the times we were doing stuff,
Yeah,
and
For sure.
absolutely.
plus, yeah, just basically, yeah, it's letting it come to you. Like, definitely, it's good to have dates once you get everything done. Like once the music, actual music is done and whatnot. Yeah, it's definitely good to add dates to things and whatnot. Just off in general, but yeah, just basically focus on the music.
Right.
Have space for just whatever's gonna happen. Let life happen.
Exactly.
Can't let everything just be forced.
Yeah.
And yeah, you want everything to be timeless at the end of the day, really. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm losing my words. But yeah, it's just like you want things to be timeless. Like 5 years from now, I want people to look back at this and be like, "Yo, these guys were on a run."
Right.
It's like, and they can be able to see the group of guys that everyone was working with, whether it's like me, CJ, Ty Sorrell, Profound.
Yeah.
Like they're like, man, these guys were really doing something. That's how I look at it. I look back at other guys like Mutant Academy guys. I remember when like Concept and Fly were making albums together a lot, and yeah, look back at that like they were on a run. Like,
Right.
So I want people hopefully look back at us and say, yeah, these guys were on a run, and we're continuing to be on that run now.
For
we're
sure.
in the moment. Right
I think
now.
even more now than ever. Honestly, I think the run is like. I think you're in the run. I don't know that you can like really sit back and like I don't know that you can sometimes it's hard to like separate yourself and like realize like what's going on as it's happening. But like I think right now like you guys are in the run, and we have the conversation up here a lot about making everything make sense. I mean, we probably say that if not every episode, every other episode, just making sure that everything makes sense. And I think what you guys are doing is exactly that, like making sure that everything makes sense. Nothing is forced. Everything, we were talking about it in the car on the way here, like the difference in, like intention versus like being prepared is like such a different thing. Cause like your intention is one thing, but you guys always seem to be prepared to make music and to work together. And I think that separation is what is gonna in the long run, I think is what's gonna, I guess, separate the people who really do this and the people that again have the intention of just clicks and clout and all of this stuff. Yeah, all of this moment stuff. I think you guys are actually doing the right thing and making sure that everything makes sense before it comes out.
Yeah. For sure. And that's what I really wanted with that topic, like artists to understand, like any creative, like if you're in a slump and you're trying to create something and it's just like not happening, you're not wrong if you just like take a step back and literally let it come to you, because it's going to come to you. Like,
for sure.
Anything we make, we're not making it. It's finding us.
Yeah.
So like you have to understand that, and it's okay. Like just let it come to you, because when it does, it's gonna be exactly what you, or even better than what you were expecting, to create. So, but I think this album is a great example of that.
For sure.
Like through and out,
Yeah,
the
man.
whole thing, man.
I was gonna say too, like honestly, it's just album shows like friendship too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was bringing it up to Jason because there's the picture or poster of like the Evolve album.
Yeah.
And that's when me and CJ, we knew each other, but like we didn't have the friendship we have now.
Right.
And it's just like just texting all the time, checking in on each other. Like
For
I
sure.
always love when Jason posts it's it's going back and forth, like the inspirational quotes, like a lot on your page.
Yeah.
Always make sure I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Just it's past music. It's just like friendship. So
Exactly.
That's the biggest part.
Yeah,
it's
that's the biggest
past music. Like it's more than music for us.
For sure.
So like how many songs are on this album?
I think 8.
8. Yeah.
8? Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the perfect pack, you know what I mean? Nothing like too long, nothing too short.
Nothing too crazy, but
Yeah.
still enough.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
I like 5 Mics a lot, and then and then No She Don't.
Word.
I like that one too, and also the outro, because that was fire.
Yeah.
With Uncle Zaza, shout out to him. Then probably 5 Mics. You said my favorite. Yeah, 5 Mics produced by Fan.
Word. My favorite song is all of them. It's like, no, it's definitely the outro for me. I love the outro.
Oh yeah,
That's definitely.
her and
my
I think we
favorite
got us one.
song.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
I love that song. I can't wait for y'all to hear this shit, bro.
What is there a date yet? Yeah, there's a date, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's the
April
date?
18th.
April 18th, next
Yep.
Friday. Next Friday, we live, baby.
Blaze.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
We're going to have digital copies. We're going to do everything. I mean, physical copies. We're going to do this the right way and make sure we have, like, timestamps of this project.
Do
for
it right.
Sure. Yeah.
So you'll be
So-
able to get one.
So y'all are gonna do like a listening event and all of that stuff that normally goes with these kinds of things.
Yeah, we have to. So, the listening event, we're going to do April 22nd at Hot for Pizza. That's the night our 80404 club, we do, like, beat nights. every other Tuesday. So like the front end of that night, we're gonna do like an album listening and play it there. So we'll start marketing that up and promoting it. But we're definitely gonna do like a official listening party for this joint. We hope y'all can make it out too, man. It's gonna be a
Yeah, hot for pizza, pull up.
word.
Hot for pizza, pull up.
Richmond,
I'm
we
on
need
your
you.
bumper.
I'm on your bumper, cuz.
Nah, man, it's about to be dope, bro.
It's about to be really, really fun, man, because I know that, again, we make albums and y'all put them together and you have release dates and all that stuff, but the work like never stops. Like the what I'm excited to see is like what comes after it. Like I know that it's like sometimes it's like premature being like what's next, but like I already know like what's coming next, so I'm just excited for everybody to like just start dropping, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's about to start dropping and it's about to be an amazing summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we've just been so focused on 80404 Club with production and whatnot that even myself, I forget to make songs, or I was focused on beats a lot. But yeah, it's about we all got so much music made.
Right.
It's like let's.
I think this is gonna
let
be a
people
good
hear
push
it.
too, like to get back to making songs again.
Yeah, and just
we obviously
doing
have a lot
shows.
of them, but
Like rap.
yeah, facts.
Get
But
the
it's so
rapping a
hard to
little
like
more.
stay in every lane like consistently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it comes in waves. That goes back to the creative process.
Right.
Like some days you might want to just rap, some days you might want to just watch TV, and that'll spark an idea. Like, oh snap, I need album title right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Watching a movie or something. So yeah, it's like
Sample or something like that.
yeah, playing basketball. That's still art too. So yeah, yeah.
But yeah, videos is coming next.
Yeah, gotta get
About to
some
get this
videos.
visual game going crazy, and then
Just wait.
shows after that, and then turning it up.
Turning it up, man. Just keep going.
Right.
Pipe up and keep leveling up. Next move, best move, and yeah.
Let's
type
go.
shit. It's a whole new world type shit, man.
Well, I appreciate y'all for coming to sit down, man, and just kind of getting, a little bit of the album
Thank you,
kind
man.
of just in the airwaves a little bit.
Yeah.
I know the promo hasn't really gone super hard yet. I mean, you still got, like a week, I guess, until it comes out. But, I mean, this coming week, I want to make sure we all hit the button, hit the red button, and really go hard promoting this. I really appreciate you guys always coming to sit down, for what I have going on. And I know it's not always in the schedule. I know it's not always, like the most convenient thing, but I do appreciate everybody that comes and sits down, especially you guys, because you guys are busy. Like we were talking off mic, and Hearn was like, yo, I got to slow down.
Yeah, man, you just gotta take your time. Like it's good to just stay busy. So I took a trip to New York, but getting back to Richmond, it's just like you gotta take your time.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's good to have things scheduled and whatnot, but at the same time you gotta like realize the bigger goal at hand and know what your direction is, because if that is off, you're gonna automatically be off.
For
So,
sure.
yeah.
And we appreciate you too, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
thank you, man.
Everything you
Thank
do,
you.
man.
you're
Appreciate you a
promoting
lot.
and-
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. We appreciate all of this every time, man.
I just feel like when we do this stuff, the more that that we can kind of just cross pollinate everything that everybody has going on. Like this shit is inevitably just gonna be as big as it needs to be. Not that we want it to be, but as big as it needs to be, because what we do here, I think, is super special in terms of music.
Yeah.
In terms of creativity, in terms of community. Yeah, exactly. I think what we do here is super important. So, again, I appreciate you guys coming to sit down.
Of course, man.
no
Of
doubt,
course,
man.
yo. Is there anything else you want to end with?
Oh, I just feel like, community-wise, the people need it. Like, I feel like going a little bit off topic, but even the 80404 Club, like, it sparked a lot of inspiration for people.
Yeah.
That might not even made music. They want to get
For sure.
SP404s and just get their hands dirty and start.
Or people who even make music that
people-
might
yeah.
not even ever work together had it not been for this little.
Right.
Yeah, brought a lot of people out that were like, oh, this is my first show of the year. Getting out with Half for Pizza.
Yeah.
Shout out Anthony Symbol. Yeah, bro. Like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out,
it
Ant.
just brought a lot of people together, and that's the best.
Exactly.
That's the best part. We're literally just having fun, community. Yeah, man. So.
Hell yeah.
I'm also excited to get that conversation going too. I know we're kind of sticking to the album in this conversation. I want to make sure that the album gets promoted properly. But we are gonna set up the 80404 podcast, and that one's gonna be super legendary.
Straight
Facts.
fire.
Facts. So
Only.
many personalities, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's about to be incredible, yo. But yeah, Ball Don't Lie, man.
April 18th.
418. We back, man. We about to start turning the promo up this week, and
Yeah.
And it's on all platforms, right?
All platforms.
all platforms.
Is there a purchase option?
Well, yeah, wherever you stream through, you can, purchase.
Okay, cool.
Purchase through there.
Okay, I just
We're
want to
gonna
make
get
sure
it
that
up
like if people can support like financially,
Absolutely.
that
Yeah, we'll have physicals, and then we'll get it on Bandcamp as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool,
Bandcamp, iTunes, all that good stuff. You'll be able to
sure.
support.
Hell
cool. Well, I appreciate y'all. Yo, Ball Don't Lie. What day?
418.
418. Yo, make sure you guys go cop that. Keep
Please.
checking back in. It's the
Please
Fairly
do.
Decent Podcast. That's CJ the Prophet. That's Herm Bean. I appreciate y'all coming through.
Let's get it.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh yeah, put the song on.
Love me.
Yes.
What it is, what's up? How your homie died, you just made a shirt. What it is, now what's up? He don't know this thing, no inside that purse. What it is, now what's up?